Right, the Defender Double E update. It's fixed. Oh, it's been a rollercoaster ride, guys. A rollercoaster ride. Right. Why has it been such a rollercoaster ride? Stopped the axles on, didn't fit. Had to make new links. Dropped, lucky with having a set of HPI Scout, Maverick Scout links. They fit. Had two on the front of that. It's... Ooh, nice. Those are the axles from said Maverick Scout. I've had to nick the longest ones of those. Went across between the C hubs, front and back. So I've had to nick those off that. I will fix that later. Ooh, sorry, baby. I'm scared the dog to death. I will fix that later. But this was, if there was one crawler I wanted working, this is it. Although it's not really a crawler at this point. It's a trail truck. Right. So one shock, one low, solved. Then the drive shafts didn't fit. Now, as you can see, I've managed to get all four wheels turning together. What's going on there? The gearbox isn't turning. Do you know, I'm beginning to hate this truck. I thought I fixed it, but apparently I haven't. I'm hoping it's just sat on its side, it's slipped out of gear. Right, where was I? Right, it's been a roller coaster ride, ups and downs. Axles on, didn't fit. Down. Lined them up, fit. Had to find the links. Down, then up, done. What are you doing? Dog's a nightmare when I do this. Then the drive shaft didn't fit low. I managed to drill into the drive shaft and shave the end off so that the linch pins and the holes in the output shaft lined up. I tried to shave some off the output shaft. That's not Chinesium, that's steel. So hopefully they're good internals. If the gears are as tough as that output shaft, should be a good truck. The back one, no. I don't know if there was less metal on this one. As you can see, I drilled through and pop, out came the drive. Out came the, whatever that yoke called. Drilled straight through. So I don't know if there was less metal involved in the rear one's production, or whether I went a bit crazy and just put too much force on the drill. I don't know. So then I had to spend 2 hours looking for these cheap Chinesium drive shafts that I had from the Fall Guy truck, the original Fall Guy truck. I didn't want to nick the decent ones off of that. I want to get that one working. I've already taken enough off that one. So, what to do? Now, if you'll notice, the splines, that's part of the Double Eagle drive shaft. They're a lot shallower, but they fit. So I glued the end of the broken end on, so that's all glued. That's all from there. That's all one piece glued on, and then luckily it'll be tough enough. But I've made a note of how I fixed that, because I reckon that one will break the minute I get it on the trail. Having seen how that easy was to drill through the first one, I reckon there's not much metal there. I reckon there's a millimetre of metal there. First bit of torque twist and it'll just snap, I reckon, definitely. So I may try it out somewhere local. Yeah, but it's working now, apart from the fact that the gearbox isn't turning. So we'll see what's going on there. If the gearbox is broken, servo's connected. Now, this, I was complaining that it's catching on the steering servo, so I just put a smaller servo horn on and that'll be good. But it's got some articulation. I have lowered the ride height to look more scaled, so I was going to lose some articulation, I suppose. I always said I wanted a scale rig. It's almost like I've been purchasing parts for this for a long time, The axles are there's 3 companies make them. Something TFL, something Fastlane. The Fastlane machine. I don't know. They've got TFL or KFL or something written on them. Then there's Extra Speed, and then Enduro. They all make I think it's the same company. They all make exactly the same axles. So they all look identical. They were £64 for the set. But I had them on that, so I already had those. They're a swap, not a purchase. These were bought for another project, and which I then abandoned. So these were also effectively free. I already had those. These lights, I've got 2 sets of these. I've got to decide whether to use the original light buckets or make like a blank plate and just drill holes in it for the LEDs I want to put in, and keep these for later, because once I've cut the hole for them, I'm sort of recreating aftermarket LED ones. They only have like the modern Jeeps have like 2 LEDs with like a bar across the middle and a halo ring around the outside. So I'm hoping to recreate that. That'll look absolutely ace if I can pull that off. I just need to decide. But I mean, I actually have got some 5mm LEDs, standard LEDs. So if I mess it up, at least I can just put the normal LEDs in it. Where are we at? Yeah, that's it. I'm hoping to get this out again soon. I want to try it now. If it breaks again, I'm stuck waiting until my birthday for the parts then, so let's hope it doesn't break. The drive shaft, I can fix that. I can just do the same again. But yeah, this truck cost me £189, which was $197, I believe, at the time. I got it when they first came out. They'd literally only been out a few weeks. I saw it on YouTube, and it's like, I'm having one of those. And I got it with the intentions of doing exactly what I've done to it now. It's like I already had all these parts. It's like I purchased them in advance, not knowing what they were for, but they're all coming together for this. Fall Guy wheels and tyres, Fall Guy axles, the links were for something else. There's a full metal Enduro gearbox in there. If this gearbox has broken, which it certainly seems like it might have done, that's the next upgrade. And then it won't be 2-speed, so I'll use a 3rd channel for the lights. I've just ordered a light bar. I bought a small one, which I've seen in a previous video, but it's like, it sits in the middle, it's just no good. So it's a full length one, 2 rows of LEDs, 48 LEDs and that, so that should be nice and bright. And it's just exactly the right width. So with these LEDs in the headlights and on the top, that should be some nice bright light. I haven't ruled out replacing these with some brighter LEDs yet. If I could just get this damn bumper sorted. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, but it's broken, as you can see. This piece is missing, it's in the back somewhere. Weird noises outside. But the 2 prongs go through like a standard SX10 bumper into the chassis rails. But the screws go underneath, and one of them's broken off. If you've ever tried drilling out a metal screw through a plastic housing, it never goes well. So I'm not going to be able to save the struts, I don't think. So I might have to make something from scratch. I'm thinking, I'm hoping that bull bar will fit. It's roughly the right width, but it's not very narrow, so we'll see. It'll be tougher than what's on it anyway. Right, anyway, 9 minutes, there we go. It was supposed to be a short video, but yeah. Right, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll be getting this puppy out again soon. For now, it's sort of fixed to work out what's wrong with the gearbox. Oh, I knew the driveline on these was weak, but it's been out twice, for Christ's sake. It's been around the garden a few times. I don't know if you count that as a run. I drove it up and over a little bridge thing on the table. It's been out in the snow, and then it went on 1 hour trail run, and it's broken everywhere. Sheesh. So it's a good job I always intended to upgrade it, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. More soon. Bye.